Hey there, friends. Alright, I just started doing this basic maintenance, so I figured, might as well do a quick video about it while I'm in the process of doing it. Now, I've already cleaned and lubed my chain right here. It was a little dirty, so quick and easy. Best tool I can offer for that would be one of these chain brushes. Makes life quite easy. You put it up on a stand, or even if you don't have a stand like I currently do, you can do it on the flat ground. You just have to walk the bike as you do the work. Takes a little longer to walk the bike than to have it on a stand, but hey, it's still doable. So after cleaning and lubing the chain, I also tidied everything up. I checked my chain slider up in here to make sure I was good to go. Actually removed the entire chain guard. To get at removing the chain guard, just to go step by step. So first you have to remove your left foot peg. It's right here with these two bolts, and those are both 8mm hex head bolts. Once these two are out, there are two number 5 hex heads, one here and one behind the foot peg itself. And then the last part is that there's actually a little hook clip on the back side here that holds the whole chain guard in place. Now I did this because I was also going to do a chain adjustment as well while I cleaned it, because it's about time to do it. So I have a Motion Pro chain adjustment tool that, has a nice straight piece of metal and helps you kind of make sure that your tire is aligned properly. It's an extra step beyond the little hash marks that are on the swing arm itself. So to do that, I have to remove the chain guard. That being said, it also gave me an opportunity to get in there and clean all the grime from the previous chain oil and everything like that had built up over time. So when it comes to reinstalling all of that, so the number 5 bolts here and here, they just have a standard torque spec. It's pretty much just make sure they're snug. Don't over tighten them. I always do blue Loctite to make sure they're good. When reinstalling the foot peg itself, both the foot peg bolts are torqued to 25 foot-pounds, quick and easy. Now, like I said, because I also did a chain adjustment, so you have your chain adjusters right here. It's on both sides of the motorcycle, right, on the swing arm. So first you have your locking nut here, and then you have your adjustment nut here. So first and foremost, you have to loosen your axle nut. And your axle nut is a 24mm on the right side of the bike and a 19mm on the left side of the bike. You want to break your axle free and maybe give it a turn or two while on the side stand. All the adjustments for the chain will be done on the side stand as per the manual. So once you do that and you've gotten it loose and everything like that, you can break your locking nuts free and do your adjustment to line everything up. Your free play is between 30 to 40 millimeters on the chain, at about the center point between the chain, between the front rear sprocket. If you push up and you do your free play, from where it rests below to where it rests high is about 30 to 40 millimeters. I always aim for 35 millimeters. It's right in the middle. If you don't know millimeters, it's 1 3/8 inch of free play up and down. Once you get done with that, and you get your tire all lined up and everything like that, you're going to want to get your wrench on the lock nut and the adjustment nut. If I didn't mention it earlier, it is a 10mm and a 12mm wrench to adjust those. So the 12mm is the lock nut, the 10mm is the adjustment nut itself. Now the goal is not to actually push a stuck axle back. Your axle should move rather freely both forward and backward. If you need to push it forward again because you had misadjusted it and you had to loosen everything up, give it a couple of whacks with your foot or your hand on the rear tire and push it forward. It should move relatively easily. If it doesn't, your axle may be binding, and you will want to take a look at that. Maybe lubrication could be the issue, maybe something else over tightened. But anyway, once you get that done, you're going to lock your adjustment. Well, you're going to cinch your rear axle tight first. just snug with wrenches, not torquing it. You don't want to go ham with it. Then you're going to do your adjustment screws. And the reason for that is that the tire may have shifted a little bit, or the wheel may have shifted it, sorry, not the tire, the whole wheel assembly may have shifted a little bit, and you'll want to double check that your chain's still straight, your tension's all good. Once you're done doing your adjustments and everything, you're going to want to torque your adjustment lock nut to 20 foot-pounds. Once that's set, you can then go and torque your axle nut. And your axle nut is going to be torqued to 65 foot-pounds. It's not too much, not too little. Actually, it's the same torque value as the swing arm mounting bolts, if I remember correctly. I'll have to double check the book on that one when it comes time for me actually having to pull the swing arm at some point. But quick and easy, torque your axle. Past that, friends, that's all I got for today. See you next time.